up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of the High Value Agent Podcast, where we inspire people to create a better life through real estate. I want to help you understand that if you avoid this one thing in 2026, you will win. So, this one thing, okay, this is the best way to fail in 2026 if you do this one thing, the one thing you want to avoid. Now, let me go ahead and start this off. We're currently leaning into 2026 at the time of this recording, and you should already be executing on your business plan. Okay, we're in a 90-day business, so you should be executing on your business plan now for at least 60 days up to this point, right? However, no matter how good your business plan is or how hard you work, challenges are going to happen. Challenges are going to happen. And the more growth that you have in your life, the more challenges you're going to actually come across. I won't say necessarily more, but you will experience challenges and there will be a different flavor of challenge, right? With that being said, I'm going to break down, let's talk about challenges, but then I really want to unpack what you need to avoid. So, challenges, understand this, embrace it. It's going to happen. There's nothing you can do to avoid it. Challenges don't show up to stop you, but they show up to actually shape you. Every hard season, every setback, every moment where you feel like quitting feels easier than pushing forward, that is your training ground. That is you evolving to be a better version of yourself. That is where you are building the discipline that is required for you to grow. That is where you increase your standards. Okay, your standards are rising. And then that is also where you build your confidence. That's where you earn your confidence. So challenges are going to happen regardless whether you hit your goals or you don't. What flavor of challenge do you want and who do you want to be? Do you want to be someone capable of working through that challenge and becoming a victor or being victorious? Or do you want to be a victim? You don't become capable of more by staying comfortable. You don't become capable of more by surviving what once felt impossible. Or, I'm sorry, you become capable of more when you get through the challenge, when you get through the things that at one point seemed or felt impossible. When you get through it, that's when you become capable of more. So the person that you need to be to achieve the next level, that person is built inside the challenge that you're going to be facing or that you're probably currently facing. So lean in, learn fast. The definition of learning is same condition, new behavior. Okay, so learn fast and keep moving forward. The pressure is that you're going to feel, the challenge that you're going to feel, embrace it, take it in. It is preparing you for more. So let's move challenges right here to the side and understand challenges are going to happen. There's nothing we can do about it. The only thing we can control is who we show up as and how we work through the challenge, okay? And how fast we work through the challenge. Let's now unpack the one thing that you need to make sure you avoid, because if you do this one thing, it damn near guarantees that you're going to have a terrible 2026 or a terrible year. And that is drama and gossip. Drama, when you partake in it, or the gossiping, it's entertainment, right? It feels loud. It feels entertaining. You get to gossip. You get to talk about people. You think you're connecting with that person that you're gossiping to, but the reality is that is a distraction. When you gossip or when you partake in drama, your bills are not being paid. You're not building your career. And ultimately, you're not becoming the person who you say you want to be. Okay. So every minute that you spend in drama or gossip, you are literally stealing from your future. You are capping your growth. Every conversation that is rooted in gossip is a pure distraction. a distraction that is disguised as connection. And then that's where it becomes deadly, is you believe, or that person, whoever we're talking about here, that person believes they're connecting with people, and they're connecting with victimhood. They're connecting and identifying with people that also see themselves as victims, that also like to partake in drama, that also like to slow down their progress in winning, that also likes to gossip and talk bad about other people because it makes them feel more adequate about themselves. At least that's what they think. If you're a high performer, you do not need to tear people down. High performers lift people up. High performers are too busy building something that actually matters, period. So if you feel stuck, or when you feel stuck, or if you feel frustrated or behind, you need to do a checkup from the neck up. Where is your energy going? Are you focused on following the process, the roadmap, following your business plan, or are you focused on the bullshit? Do not allow, with you and the goals that you set for yourself to achieve, that will benefit you and your family and the people that are important to you in your community. Do not allow yourself to fall into the trap of being entertained with gossip and drama, or leading or being the leader in that bullshit. Okay. You need to starve the drama, starve the gossip, feed your goals. Success is not going to come from being in a room where everyone is talking shit, where everyone is being a victim. It's going to come from being in the room where the work is actually getting done. So I want you to take a moment going into the new year. You need to analyze your friends. You need to, who are you talking to throughout the day? Are they rooted in drama? Are they rooted in gossip? If a challenge comes up in their life, do they just become a victim? Do they point the finger? Or are they growth minded? Do they take responsibility? Do they have the mindset to push forward? Do they, despite how they feel about if they're good enough to fix the problem, are they seeking, are they identifying what the bottleneck is? Okay, I have a challenge, I have a problem. What is this problem teaching me right now? Are they having those conversations? Are they trying to collaborate with others to solve the problem? Or are they collaborating or seeking people to make them feel, to pat them on the back and say, it's okay. And as a matter of fact, it's not even your fault. And sit there for an hour and just talk shit. Okay. And here's the reality in real estate, in not just real estate industries, all across the country. And you can look in every single industry, household, and you hear nothing but drama at some point. Even in my house, there's been times where there's been drama, there's been gossip, right? And luckily, over the years, me and my wife have been very, very dialed in to removing that stuff from our family, to removing that stuff from our peace. And it's been such an incredible thing that we've done, because now me and her have more peace. Me and her have this feeling of like, of we're protecting our babies from, and it's allowing our babies now to learn. When I say our babies, I have 7 kids. It's us teaching them how to navigate through this world, through this life of constant victimhood, negativity, all the stuff that you see. And so if you want to be a high level operator, if you want 2026 to be the year where you make the most money you've ever made in your life, it's going to take a different type of individual that's going to be capable of making that money, right? And the last thing anyone is going to need are distractions, especially when it comes to drama and gossip. That is just wasted time. Okay. So I wanted to bring that message because I care for you. I want to see you win at a high level. And you need to hear the truth. You need to hear the reality of what it's going to take, because you've made the commitment to do the work. Let's make sure we're not going to ruin that by getting distracted with bullshit. So I'm committed. If you're committed, I'm committed to helping you and walking through this journey with you and giving you the truth on what you need to focus on and giving you perspective. Okay. Let's all win in 2026. And let's move the bullshit to the side. Let's remove the drama, the gossip. Let's just get that out of our life. Analyze your friends, analyze the people you're spending time with, analyze your own family. Do a complete audit, and you need to make a decision. Either you're going to have that tough conversation with that individual and say, hey, I am now moving into a version of myself that does not want to be connected with drama or gossip. Please, when we're together or when we talk, let's not talk negative about anyone else or about anything. Let's keep it positive. Let's keep it solution focused, and let's move forward. Let's talk about how we can win. And if that person or those people do not want to do that, you have to make a decision of letting them be them somewhere else, so you can be you and who you want to become. Your growth path does not become stalled. Okay? Be strong out there. Listen, we're going to have a great year. Do the work. I'm right along here with you. I got your back. I'm here to support you. As we close, I want to remind you guys, please leave a comment, subscribe, leave a review, and I'm gonna keep bringing the truth forward, because we need it. We need the truth. We need the reality of what it's going to take to win. So y'all be strong out there. Have a happy holidays. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.